is you get to wear a really fun hat that you wouldn't normally do. Welcome Paula Singleton from Blue Bridge Studio in Akron. Welcome to you. Love your hat. Love that.
Thank you.
But that would that qualify as a Kentucky Derby hat, or that's maybe a little too mild?
Well, it's a little more tame than some, but yeah. I think it's perfectly fine to wear a hat that fits you, that looks good on you.
Yeah. Oh, that's fabulous. All right. And how? I always ask this question, but how do you know what size brim you should get?
The guideline is that the brim really should not extend over the width of your shoulders.
Okay.
But for Kentucky Derby, anything goes.
Anything goes.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's start talking about some of these hats and what makes a Kentucky Derby hat.
Well, the most popular Kentucky Derby hats certainly are the brim hats. But if you aren't really into a brim hat or maybe comfortable wearing hats, you can wear some of the sort of fun fascinator style hats too.
I do not see one ball cap here.
No, no ball caps.
Or one, like if you go into a department store and you may see 4 or 5 of the same hat.
Right.
So Kentucky Derby hats are generally?
They're unique, and my hats are all made by hand.
So you personally made?
I do, yeah.
Every one of these? Mm-hmm. Okay. Which was the hardest one to make here?
Probably the bright blue one in the middle.
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can pull that down.
All right.
And that's made with a vintage straw braid. It's about 2 inches wide, and you start at the top and wind it around and around a wooden form. And then you stitch it all together with about 1,000 stitches.
And how long did it take you to make that hat?
Oh, gosh, several days.
Yeah, I would say. Okay, tell us about this one.
That's just a really fun kind of a My Fair Lady style hat. Big and splashy. A very tall person that just loves to have a lot of pizzazz would be great with that hat.
I think you're talking about me. I'm not that tall, but I do like pizzazz and to stand out. Now this one's fabulous too. Tell me about this one. And do you make the actual hat itself as well?
The way that it starts out with a piece of millinery straw, so it's kind of shaped like a mountain piece of straw.
Okay.
And then it's through heat and moisture, it's formed over wooden blocks, and then you let it dry, and then you do all the trimming.
Okay. All right. Now, tell me about this one.
That one's also hand formed. Starts out with just a round form on the top, but then the brim is a little bit asymmetrical, which is great for a lot of people because it sort of hides different flaws that you may have on your face.
Have you designed any hats that have been at the Kentucky Derby?
Oh yes, I have. I think I have 5 going this year that I've designed. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Really? And how much do these go for? What's the most expensive hat here?
The hat that took me days to make is in the $250 range.
The rest, I was expecting that. I mean, do people pay like $1,000? I mean,
they could pay me that, but they haven't yet.
And which one is your favorite?
Oh gosh, that's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
I love this little hat just because it's so cute and fun, but it's not traditional Kentucky Derby.
And this is, and this is, oh, look, there is the little hat part.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
And there we have it.
I don't know if this is me. I'm more of a hat.
I think this one is you, Robin. Let's try this one on you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. My mother and I went home to Missouri a few weekends ago, and we were in Target trying on headbands with feathers on them and taking pictures. Oh, yeah. Much better. Very nice. Mm-hmm. And then I could wear this to other places.
Yes.
But we need to get a movement back. Like you all have your cause. We need to bring like hats back. For a social, I think going back to a more graceful time, elegant time.
I agree.
So the cars can't keep getting smaller, they have to get bigger.
Well, you just take your hat off when you get into the car.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much.
Robin.
We will have your information on our website.